Police are searching for the driver who sped away after an officer-involved shooting this morning in Alton. Around 4:15 this morning, officers responded to a call for a domestic disturbance along Tremont Street and found 34-year-old Todd Lockhart sitting in his car in front of the home. When an officer attempted to take him into custody, a struggle ensued and one of the officers was dragged by the car. That officer opened fire and investigators think Lockhart was wounded before he sped away. Police want you to be on the lookout for his car, a white Pontiac Grand Prix with Missouri license plate AZ9D7Z. If you spot this car or Lockhart, call 911. An accident at American Steel Foundry in Granite City causes the death of a worker. 54-year-old Roy Evans was rushed to the hospital after being injured on the job and died later at the hospital. No other details are available. The Granite City Police Department is investigating. An autopsy will be performed later today to determine the cause of the death. OSHA is also investigating. Another car ends up in a lake in the St. Louis Metro. It's the second time this week it's happened. De Pere police got a call around 12:30 this morning for a car into a lake on Doherty Ferry Road near St. Luke's De Pere Hospital. According to an eyewitness, one person did get out of that car. A police officer and a firefighter did go into the water, but found nobody inside the vehicle. They also did not locate an accident victim at the emergency room at St. Luke's.
We don't know. We checked the hospital and nobody's up at the hospital now. We're checking around. We're driving around the neighborhoods looking for them.
Investigators say that car was a rental. The search continues for armed carjackers who targeted a student at the Forest Park campus of St. Louis Community College. The incident happened yesterday afternoon in parking lot A. 2 men are in custody, but 2 more remain on the run. School officials say they value the safety of students, faculty, and staff. Say they're working with the St. Louis Police Department. Increased security at Bishop DuBourg High School after a threat was found in the South St. Louis school. St. Louis police and the Archdiocese are investigating the threat, which was found on the wall of the girls' bathroom yesterday. Extra security is on hand, walking the halls and checking classrooms, and all after-school activities have been canceled. Accused Catholic supply store killer Thomas Bruce may be connected to another crime. He's under investigation for a Jefferson County home invasion. Thomas Bruce's 2017 Kia was just released from police evidence. Investigators believe Bruce may have used the vehicle on September 27th in Hillsborough when a 77-year-old woman was assaulted in her home. At the time, the suspect was described as a man in his 50s who claimed to be a military veteran. A neighbor remembers Jefferson County deputies investigating the case.
A man had came and attacked this elderly woman, and he knocked on a door and she just cracked it open, and he pushed the door open and attacked her.
Investigators found Bruce's Kia at a body shop after the Catholic supply store murder. They say it was there to repair damage in a road rage crash October 17th in Jefferson County. One person injured in an early morning fire at an apartment building in South St. Louis. The fire started around 3:30 this morning at the 2-story building on Giles Avenue near Montana Street. Fire investigators say one person jumped out of a 2nd-story window to escape the flames. The victim is in the hospital. No word yet on what sparked that fire. The rainy weather may postpone a planned shutdown on I-70 this weekend. MoDOT wants to close I-70 in both directions between Salisbury and Madison in North St. Louis to remove a pedestrian bridge over the interstate. The closure is supposed to start at 8 o'clock tonight, but MoDOT tells Fox 2 News they'll decide later today if they have to postpone that work because of the weather. If the work does begin, 2 lanes of westbound I-70 will reopen by noon tomorrow. 2 other lanes would stay closed until Monday morning. Heading into Missouri on the I-270 Chain of Rocks Bridge.